guys, it is Tristan with Nerdut's Newsstand, and today we are going to talk about a major development in the JD and AH situation. But do me a favor first, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. I am trying everything to reach that 20,000 mark, and I am so close I can taste it. But not close enough. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the entirety of this Disney situation. It's messed up. Leave a like, of course. But let's talk about it. Now, if you remember a while back, I did a video talking about how there was a few brand new subpoenas, and two in particular were to companies that could make her look really bad. Now, the first one was Twitter, and I have a video about that coming up. There is some new information, and that will be tomorrow. But as for what we're talking about right now, we need to talk about the Disney situation, because she did subpoena them, and they did reply. And a lot of what they gave her was what they initially wanted. And they fulfilled what was asked, but it wasn't good enough. This isn't a joke. It was not good enough for Amber and her lawyer. They want more. Like, this is so vindicative of her personality. I find it hilarious because we saw these rumors flying a while back, and I said, I thought Amber was starting a lot of these rumors, and I actually still stand by that. But one was that she was going to be a Disney princess. The other was that she was going to be in the reboot of Pirates of the Caribbean, both of which are absurd. But really, honestly, what do you expect? No, there's no way Amber will ever work for Disney. Not only that, but stuff like this makes her look like she cannot even be hired, blacklisted, because other big companies are going to take note. Now, they have replied. Disney's lawyers have replied, and we're going to go through the actual documentation, but they weren't nice. They actually murdered her with words in one way or another. And what I want to talk about before we get into that is there was a change in her representation. Her lawyer initially, I don't know exactly what happened. I do know that she basically said, I can't do this anymore. And she got a new lawyer. The original lawyer was working with Disney. The new lawyer is working against them and saying that one word, and that one word is all, isn't enough what they have. They have definitely a lot of documents, but it's still not good enough. So let's take a look at this. I am going to read some of this verbatim, and I don't like doing that because I know people don't come to my videos to be read to. You can just go do it yourself. But this is important. There's actually a lot in here where you can feel. You can literally feel the agitation that Disney has towards Amber and her lawyers. So let's start right off. The entire dispute is over a single word absent from the declarations and accompanying non-party Disney completed in response to Amber's documented subpoena. After extensive telephone and email discussions and negotiation, Disney and Amber's counsel agreed on the documents that would satisfy the requirements of the subpoena. Disney then performed a thorough search of both electronic and paper records and produced those documents with accompanying declaration and document custodians. Petitioner then hired new counsel, who is now insisting that those declarations that Disney produced wasn't all. They want all of the documentation, but Disney's document custodians cannot so declare because that is not what the parties agreed to, nor the law requires. That's a big point there. And it's just saying, look, you have no legal ground to do this. None whatsoever. back the F off. And it doesn't matter because the prior lawyer agreed to a set of what was needed. That still holds true. That should technically be grandfathered in. But of course, it's not good enough for Amber. I love this line. This frivolous petition should be denied, as should the absurd request for sanctions against a non-party that has made full document production. They went along with what she said. They listened to the subpoena. They didn't deny it on basis of jurisdiction or otherwise. They said okay. And they still said it wasn't good enough. This is mind-boggling how these people can be. And you can feel that irritation within it, saying it's frivolous and absurd. And I completely agree. But ready to feel the annoyance Disney has for Amber? Yeah. Petitioner cites no case law for the proposition and declaration accompanying a custodial declaration must contain the word all. Back to that word again. Because no court has ever so ruled. Instead, Amber's lawyer cherry-picked language from the California Evidence Code as the only legal authority. But the code does not require precise language for declarations. Rather, it says that records shall be accompanied by an affidavit of the custodian and other qualified witnesses stating in substance each of the following That is precisely what Disney provided with its full and complete production. The language of these declarations state in substance that the agreed documents have been provided by the custodian, that they are true copies, and that they were kept in an ordinary course of business. Petitioners, or Amber Heard's lawyer, Amber Heard, insistence on including the word all would not only be inaccurate, it would make no difference in whether the produced documents would be introduced at trial. Further, even if it were true that the evidence code required the word all to be in a custodial declaration, petitioner waived any such requirements by agreeing to those specific documents, and it would satisfy the subpoena. Basically, Amber is completely screwed if she wants all of the documents in this situation. Her counsel from before agreed to a set of terms. That has to be honored legally. She has no legal right to sit here and say all. Last little bit here. All for petitioner's preposterous request for sanctions, it would be entirely inappropriate for Disney to be punished for complying with its legal obligations and the agreement between the parties. They are so annoyed. They literally told her how ridiculous what they are trying to pull this whole stunt is. And yet they still want all. I can't wait till she gets destroyed. Like, the entitlement of this is absolutely mind-boggling. Oh, sorry, Amber. No princess for you. No soup for you. No princess for Amber whatsoever. Oh, darn. Like, she could be the Wicked Witch, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think. I found this hilarious. You could just feel that intensity behind what they were writing. Like, how dare you? The entire time, right? So let me know, of course, what you guys think. And hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Paws, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskart, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.